Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today, man, I'm going to be talking about some stuff that's been going on with my Twitter recently, right? Because I don't know what it's been over the last, 3 weeks especially, but I've just been kinda on my goon shit, if that makes sense. I've been acting a little naughty over on Twitter, I guess you could put it, and I'm just getting confused at how people continue to fall for this shit, man. I thought the act would be over after 3 days, I could get a couple days of just trolling people in, right? Then people be like, oh, this guy's just some moron tweeting, right? He's not being serious. But it seems like every time I troll, it works. I don't know. I've become Twitter's biggest troll, apparently. And apparently I've permanently changed how some people think about me based on some of the responses that we're going to take a look at here today, right? So it all really starts back September 17th, the forbidden day, if you will, when NFL football was being played. And honestly, that's already right there. That sentence is the catalyst for 95% of all shit eventful that has ever taken place in my life. If there was football being played that day, the green light was activated because that is the Lord's day. I mean, Sunday, it's God's day. Chick-fil-A's not open, which is insane, but I'm sitting here watching the Bengals, and this day, they're not performing, let's say, their best, okay? They're having a pretty bad fucking game, and we look pretty stupid, okay? So I decide to make a little tweety tweet, right? And I thought, of course, that this joke was going to be understood, because I've done this before. This is not the first time I have made this tweet. I have tweeted this exact image, I believe, and exact copy pasta before, right? So I go get a picture of a broken television, and I go get a copy pasta off of Reddit or whatever, right? And I post a tweet that says this: "Welp, I just smashed my TV in front of 30 guests at my party because of the game. My wife just took our crying kids and said they're all spending the week at a hotel. This team has ruined my life and my party. I can't handle this anymore. Goodbye, Bengals. I am no longer a fan." Alright, so this tweet, a lot of people seemed to take pretty seriously, okay? I'm assuming a lot of these people probably scrolled upon, maybe one of my tweets for the first time in a long time, maybe one of my first tweets they've ever seen, and they're like, who is this fucking goofball destroying his TV and scaring his family over football, right? Over the Bengals on Sunday? Well, when you address an alpha verified Twitter blue content creator such as myself, you make sure that you include this Twitter account here, okay? I make videos. Top dog of Miller Grove Heights, the most dangerous hood in America. 41, data 5. Ex-husband, verified Twitter blue content creator, USA flag, right? So this seems like a pretty serious account when you read it, right? The fucking top dog of Miller Grove Heights, which everyone knows is the most dangerous hood in America, 41-year-old father of 5, like myself, with the Trump on bond fucking profile pic, right? This is an account you should take really seriously. This is somebody who, is a pretty fucking honest to God person, so wouldn't surprise me if the wife said something to tip you over the edge, TBH. Not the last time she will either. You don't need her. Well, I agree, James, because she is a hardcore Ravens fan and insulted me for being a Bengals fan as time expired. She said I was a fan of, quote, poverty, and my, quote, quarterback was a fraud. She does not want me to be, or want to be with me anymore, and said she, quote, found a Chiefs fan who actually knows how to put a ring on her hand. Alright, so at this point, this is serious, right? This is a very serious, very legitimate situation of mine, right? My now ex-wife is leaving me with my children. And, it's not to a Packers fan, right, who's got to sit through Jordan Love. It's not a Bears fan, which God help their souls. She goes and she finds a Chiefs fan down the street with a nicer car than me who, quote-unquote, actually knows how to put a ring on her hand. My life is falling apart in front of everybody on Twitter, My world is fucking collapsing around me, right? And that's when Wuzzer steps in, okay? LMAO, the team didn't ruin anything. You ruined it. And I respond with, I am not legally liable for the damages to my TV. The Bengals are. And I think that's probably correct. At least my lawyer says so. I have 2 active charges against the Bengals right now, but what an excuse to hate someone, am I right? Getting divorced all because you like football? What the fuck is up your Karen wife's ass? Probably the Chiefs fan down the street. She's no longer my wife. She unsubscribed from my channel, took the kids, and will likely now get all of my Watch Optimus revenue in the divorce. She doesn't love me anymore, and now I don't have a team to cheer on each Sunday, right? So I'm just providing some rationale behind my life at this point, which once again has collapsed all due to the Cincinnati Bengals. And I feel like there's more to it than that in her perspective. You destroyed a $1,300 TV and have destroyed multiple in the past in front of dozens of people. The Bengals are legally liable for my destroyed TV sets, and I will be sending the bill for compensation to the front office, or I'll be taking legal action. Her perspective is biased as she's a Ravens fan. I know I don't have the full story because I'm not you, but from my perspective, it seems like you need to get that anger in check and you're blaming sports instead of the true problem, which is your anger. My anger is not a problem. If it was a problem, I would have broken way more than 4 TVs over Bengals football. I only get irrationally angry when I'm having a drink during a drive and someone gets a bitch fit going about it. I'm not responsible for destroying my TV / my divorce. You're irresponsible. Your stress is making you blind to it. Also, if by drank you mean alcohol, that is dangerous, illegal, disgusting, and probably another reason she and your kids dislike you if you get so mad about it. Yes, I drink a beer while driving home or when I'm going to a friend's. What's the big deal? Sometimes I have a shot of whiskey or two as well. Drunk drivers cause 30% of fatal accidents on the road, but I'm supposed to be considered the issue? My kids like alcohol as well. I lost all pity for you. Your channel doesn't give away how bad of a person you are. If you get so mad at small things, drink and drive, and have the audacity to act like this, your wife and children hate you for a multitude of reasons, the main one being you, not just sports. Honestly though, no, that's not true. It's all because of the Cincinnati Bengals. Everything that's happened is all due to the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, we're at a point in time here where I'm sure you, as long as me here as well, are wondering, what the fuck and how do people believe this, right? Like, you're an average human being, right? And you're fucking scrolling Twitter, and you see some idiot named Optimus with a fucking Donald Trump mugshot profile picture, Kobe Bryant laying on a basketball, saying he's from fucking Miller Grove Heights, the most dangerous hood in America. He's 41, white, father of 5, who's getting divorced to a Ravens fan because she found a Chiefs fan who can put a fucking ring on her finger. Like, come on, guys. At this point, how the fuck do you fall for this? I'm not totally sure. However, it doesn't end there. Optimus has kids. I no longer have kids. They looked me in the face as they walked out with my now ex-wife and said, quote, "I wish my father made good content like Quebblecop AI. One and done shit tubers who enjoy poverty franchises shouldn't be dads. I haven't been so sick to my stomach in my life." So the bullshittery doesn't end there, right? It doesn't end over football. It doesn't end over my 5 children, over my ex-wife, any of that. My verified Twitter Blue content creator status. I continue the troll with my children and OnlyFans. Yeah, that sounds horrible, but basically Barstool posted about a teacher from Missouri who got put on leave because apparently kids at the school found her OnlyFans, and I guess, like, you can kind of obviously see the conflict of interest between, you know, somebody teaching a bunch of fucking, I don't know, 4th graders. Really doesn't matter, but, like, you know, teaching a bunch of kids. And then, of course, like, these fucking 4th grade kids now also can see her titties while she's outside of school. Like, yeah, probably not the most qualified best person to be sitting in front of a fucking room full of kids, but as a paying subscriber of her OnlyFans talent, I simply don't understand why it is anyone's business what she does outside of her other professions. Let her cook. Now, of course, this one generated controversy to say the least, okay? So we got some fucking arguments forming over this one here. But that's the thing. If she was cooking something, there wouldn't be a problem as a teacher. Cooking food is not that big of a deal. She's actually showing naked photos. It's not appropriate as a teacher. I support my queen and her ambitions of creating quality content. I will be continuing to tune in and paying for the goods in order to support her in these trying times. Cancel culture at its finest. Like, how do people take anything? I comment, like, I don't know, on 7 posts randomly every day, just stupid shit, and people will respond to them and think I'm being, like, dead fucking serious when I'm saying shit like this. Whether you clowns believe it or not, this content gets out there. I have a 17-year-old son, and I've already seen 2 of his teacher's pages. Just like the gay and trans arguments, keep the sex away from our classrooms. You don't agree? Maybe there's something wrong with you. My kids frequently subscribe to their teacher's OnlyFans with their allowance. Hasn't hindered them a bit in the classroom whatsoever, and truthfully, I gotta admit, I've been a top tier paid member of most of the pages since I also found out about them. I don't know, man, like, you see shit like that, and you would think that people would automatically be like, yeah, this guy's just a fucking idiot, you know, like, we shouldn't listen to anything he's saying, we should, you know, follow his Twitter account, we should do that, we should follow him and like and retweet everything he posts. But we shouldn't take it seriously. We should condone and even engage with it and, to an extent, encourage it, but we shouldn't claim responsibility for it, and we shouldn't put any sort of legitimacy to it or belief in it. And honestly, I think that's how pretty much everything should go, right? Like, this Twitter account, hoopla, if you will, is more or less me proving to the world what a real alpha male is supposed to be. I mean, you see it. I'm 41. I've been through the whole life experience, but I'm still top dog, you know? Like, I was voted top dog of Miller Grove Heights, which is the most dangerous hood in America, given, like, every day I go outside, like, you talk about O Block, everyone's talking about Chirac. They don't talk about Miller Grove Heights. I have 5 children that I'm raising in the hood, the most dangerous hood of America. I'm just fucking grinding every day, you know, trying to prove it to my fucking ex-wife, you know, that I'm a verified Twitter Blue content creator. I'm a fucking famous YouTuber. I'm famous. Like, yet you go on Twitter and you try to just engage with people like that, and you try to just show people who you are, and then they talk to you like this. They call you clowns. They say you're broke. They say, oh, you're poor kids. I feel so bad for them. My kids are not poor. Their father is a verified Twitter Blue content creator. You think the bills aren't getting paid at home? It just, like, I don't know, man. It fucking blows my mind that people see this Twitter account and they're not taking it more serious. Anyway, I gotta get off here. I'm done making videos for the day. I gotta go hang out in Miller Grove Heights and be the top dog. So with that being said, yeah, what else do I say? I don't know. I really don't know what else I should say. Fuck it, roll the outro. I don't even have one of those anymore, so I guess fuck it.